Hi, and welcome to our channel, The Travel Boss. Today's video is about the top 10 things to do in Pula. Pula is a city on the coast of the Istrian Peninsula in Croatia. Pula has been occupied, destroyed, and rebuilt many times because it is in a good spot and has been inhabited since prehistoric times. It has a lot to offer tourists who want to learn about Istria's history, culture, and food. It is also a great place to take children. Here are the top 10 things to do in one of the oldest cities in Croatia, Pula. But before we start our countdown, please subscribe to our channel, The Travel Boss, and also tell us what is your favorite thing to do in Pula in the comments. Number 10. Explore Pula Arena. Pula's history has a strong Roman influence, evidenced by the largely intact Roman Colosseum that dominates the city's center. The stone walls of the arena can be seen from almost anywhere in the city, making it one of the best things to see in Pula. Number 9. Admire the Temple of Augustus. The Emperor Augustus and the goddess Roma were honored at the Temple of Augustus, which was built in the 2nd century BC. It has been a temple, a church, and even a granary over the course of its long history. It was once part of a 3-building complex. The main temple in the center has been gone for a long time, but the back wall of one of the other buildings, the Temple of Diana, still stands and is now part of the communal palace. Number 8. Visit the Triumphal Arch of Sergius. The Triumphal Arch of Sergius is a monument that was also built in the 1st century AD. It was made to honor the Sergi family. They fought and died in a battle between Octavian's Roman army and Mark Antony's Egyptian Roman army. Octavian and the Sergi won the battle, and Octavian's army was victorious. The arch is one of the best things to see in Pula. It leads into the old town center and has fluted columns and chariots carved along the top. Number 7. Stroll through the Twin Gate. One of the old city gates was built in the 2nd century AD, not far from the arena. It's called Twin Gate because there are 2 gates right next to each other. According to a rumor, the double gates were needed so that more people could get into the city during gladiator fights and other important town events. Number 6. See the Cathedral of the Assumption of the Holy Virgin. Don't think that the inside of this church will be very fancy. It isn't as complicated as the Catholic cathedrals in Italy. The Christians built this church during a time when they were being persecuted. It has a simple look, but the architecture is impressive, so it's worth a look. Number 5. Sample Croatian wine. Croatia is also seeing a rise in wine tourism. There are a few places in Pula where you can learn about the Istrian tradition of making wine. One of the most fun things to do in Pula, Croatia, is to try the wines made in the vineyards that dot the countryside. Number 4. Taste Istria's bounty of incredible foods. Over the centuries, the food in Croatia has mostly been shaped by its people and rulers, who brought with them flavors from Italy, Greece, and France. Since it is near the sea, fresh fish and other seafood are natural specialties. Some of the freshest seafood can be found in the restaurants along the water and on the Varudela Peninsula, which is to the south. Ribarska Kaliba on the marina is a good place to get fish, squid, and shellfish. At Konoba Batelina, you can splurge on a 5-course meal made by one of the best chefs in the area. Istria is also known for its olive oil and white truffles. Both specialties can be found in almost every restaurant. Number 3. Walk along the waterfront and the old Roman Forum. Pula isn't a big city. There are only about 60,000 people living there, so it's easy to walk around and enjoy the peaceful beauty. Take a walk along the marina to see the boats bobbing in the calm water, watch the sun set behind the horizon in brilliant colors, or just breathe in the fresh sea air. This is a great way to spend an hour or 2 in Pula, Croatia. Number 2. Take a gourmet tour or cooking class. I'm sure that you can't fully understand a culture until you try the food. Taking a food tour or cooking class is a great way to learn about the food and try many different things you might not have known about otherwise. This might be one of the more unusual things to do in Pula, but it's so much fun. Number 1. See the lighting giants. The lighting giants are a fairly new way for people to have fun in Pula. Dean Skira, a lighting designer who is known all over the world, came up with the idea for the light show on the dozen or so industrial cranes along Pula's waterfront. The more than 16,000 lights are connected to a remote control system and light up to a dramatic sequence of music. The shows change often, and during the holidays, there are some very impressive displays, so it never gets old. After 9 p.m., you can see the light show every hour. It's about 15 minutes long. So these are the top 10 best things to do in Pula. Do you agree with our list and think that seeing the lighting giants is the best thing to do in Pula? Share your views in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, The Travel Boss. Thanks for watching.